Hillary Clinton, it appears, has yet to accept the fact that she will not be president of the United States. Just recently, she did a speech where she blamed the director of the FBI, James Comey, and Russian President Vladimir Putin for her not becoming president of the United States. She blames his reopening the investigation into the private email server scandal, which rocked her campaign. She said that it was an unprecedented Russian plot to swing the election. Without outright saying it, she basically alleged a conspiracy between the FBI and Russia to cause her to lose the election. Now, she did go out and make a speech about this, which was captured by the New York Times, and here are some excerpts from that speech. The latest reports made clear that Vladimir Putin himself directed the covert cyber attack against our electoral system, against our democracy, apparently because he had a personal beef against me. Now, this is a pretty fanciful claim that to this date has been given no evidence whatsoever. There is not one shred of evidence that says that Russia hacked the U.S. elections. And I'm going to be bold enough to go and say that there will not be any evidence ever given to suggest that that's actually true. And this is largely just Hillary Clinton and the forces which backed her campaign, for the lack of a better term, butthurt over her loss to Donald Trump. Now, her speech continued. This is not just an attack on me and my campaign, although it may have added fuel to it. This is an attack against our country. We are well beyond normal political concerns here. This is about the integrity of our democracy and the security of our nation. She suggested that there would be a congressional probe that should be modeled after the 9/11 Commission. When I think of good investigations, obviously the 9/11 Commission comes immediately to mind, right? I mean, she lost. Hillary Clinton has lost this election, and she is trying desperately to come up with something to justify why she lost. She could not have possibly lost. People couldn't actually not want to vote for her. There must be some kind of pervading outside influence that poisons how things function. And this is very typical for capitalism. There is nothing wrong with the free market. It's just always some kind of evil, pervasive outside influence. Oh, it's just this one corrupt capitalist. Oh, it's just this one corrupt guy in government. Or it's just the money in politics. Forgetting that that money in politics is how politics works. And that one, evil capitalist is all of them. I mean, if she was really so concerned about having elections stolen from her, wouldn't she ask for an investigation into how she stole it from Bernie Sanders? And if we're so up in arms about investigation, why not checking into the content of some of the emails? It's just now she's going so far as to blame, James Comey, the director of the FBI, for her loss. Now, this is very unique in that it actually names names and not someone who was a politician. They would say like Donald Trump did this or Donald Trump did that. She's naming like a bureaucrat, like a regular person inside the government who is not a politician. To Mrs. Clinton, you lost. And you're going to have to accept that. The American people really did choose a racist, xenophobic monster. That really did happen. Because that really is what the American people are. That's the way Americans have always been. And for someone who embodies that kind of idea to become president of the United States should not be a shock at all. Thank you for watching. If you like this program, then please head over to my Patreon page and set up a monthly donation. It's your donations that keep this program running. Also, if you would like, please rate, comment, subscribe, and share in various social media.